Hello, I am Max from Test Drive Blogs, and today is a very wonderful day. I don't know when you're seeing this, but you may know if you follow my Instagram / Twitter / Facebook pages that I am in Fenton right now because I'm just leaving for my first day of being the videographer at Moto Exotica, and it's absolutely amazing. And basically, yeah, I mainly make videos, and I'm gonna help out with like some detailing and whatnot. You can probably see my face right now. And I'll help out with some other stuff like moving around vehicles. So yeah, it was basically, if you follow Moto Exotica's YouTube channel, which I'll probably link down in the description below. I probably will in lots of future videos. That's a very ugly eclipse. I got to drive today because you take them down. There's a park right next to Moto Exotica, and you just take them down there, and it has a nice scenery and whatever. And basically, there's an S4. Basically, there's an A86. Holy crap! There's a freaking A86 over there. Jesus Christ! I was not expecting to see that. I'm like, I hope you guys saw that, because there was an 86 over there. But, continue on with my story. I got to drive 4 vehicles that I never thought I was going to drive. I probably wouldn't choose to on if I don't know. But I drove a 62 Dodge Polara, which is, in my opinion, one of the ugliest cars ever. I'll probably put these up. I took pictures of all of them. I'll probably put them up right now as I'm saying this, hopefully if I remember editing while editing. I drove a 62 Dodge Polara convertible, which was cool. I drove a 54 Chevy Bel Air, which was a pain. Pretty much, it was still an interesting experience because it was my first time ever driving on the road with a 3-speed on the tree. And I had driven my uncle's 57 Chevy Bel Air, or 210. It was a 210 sedan that has a 3-speed, which is kind of interesting because of course you have to go towards you and down for first, and then back and up is second. Luckily, I remembered that. And with that car, the worst part about it was that it had manual steering and manual brakes, and it wasn't the only vehicle that was missing that stuff. I also drove a 1960 Triumph TR3, which was one of the most interesting vehicles I've ever driven, because the shifter was like right here, and I kept hitting my hand on the stuff hanging from the keys, because the key's going right there. And the funny story about it is that I was driving it. I had just finished up my video. I didn't know how to open the hood until after I got back. But I was leaving the park where I was making the video, and all of a sudden it just and it wouldn't start. So I get out. I coast into this parking lot that's at this park, and I get out and look, and it's dripping coolant. So it overheated. And then it was out of gas, somehow, at the same time. It ran out of gas. So I had to call Moto Exotica, I had to call somebody there, and have a rollback truck actually come and pick the Triumph and me up. So that was interesting. But it had manual steering, manual brakes, which was very interesting. And keep in mind that the clutches on both the 54 Chevy and the Triumph were like, basically, unlike my truck, which has a brand new clutch, you had to let out the clutch most of the way on these cars to actually get it to engage. So I was used to that, and all of a sudden one of the guys that works with me, I guess, it's kind of weird because it was my first day. One of the guys that works with me had me drive or move like a 65 or so Datsun of some sort. I don't know exactly what it was. I just know it was a Datsun, and it was a stick, of course. And apparently the clutch was brand new, and I didn't realize it. And I let out the clutch very quickly because, like I said, I was used to the 54 Chevy and the Triumph, where it was like, hey, you have to let out the clutch almost all the way to actually get to engage. And I may have stalled it and nearly ran into a car in front of me. So that was fun. Although I wasn't very far. I had my foot on the brake hard. still, so it didn't go really anywhere. It just kind of because it was weird. The shifter was so loose. Like, I could move the shift. I thought I was in neutral in first gear. That's how loose the shifter was. So I thought I was in reverse, and I was gonna be like, hey, time to engage the clutch, and all of a sudden it just, yeah. And then that didn't have power steering, of course, so I had to back up and pull forward 20 times because I was in the middle of like 3 cars. Same with the Triumph. And I have one more car that I drove, but I can't remember what it was. I literally can't. I'll insert a picture, because I took a picture of all 4 vehicles that I drove. Pretty sure I drove 4 too. I'm brain farting so hard. I'm pretty tired. It was a pretty awesome day, but it was so hot. I sweated my balls off. Like, seriously. And as you can tell, I'm still driving a Jeep. I haven't gotten money to actually fix my brakes, which hopefully should be coming soon. And plus, I now have, well, I'm going to have, as of tomorrow, which will probably be the day that you see this video, I'm going to have much better internet, so I can probably upload videos the day of making or whatever, like these. So that'll be useful. I really can't remember what that car was. I'll insert a picture of it now. That's the car that's the 4th car that I drove. Oh, I know what it was. It was a freaking 65, I think, Ford Falcon Sport V8, which, like my dad's old Chevy truck, has a pretty intense brake booster on it, and so I had to actually usually put it in the neutral to actually get it to stop most of the time, like, because it wouldn't hardly stop with the brakes, you know. If you ever driven an old car, you probably know what I'm talking about. But it's just been amazing. Like I said, I get to drive a Triumph, which I never thought I'd drive in a million years. So that's pretty much that. I don't really have much else to say as of right now. I have some paperwork to fill out tonight, and then I will go in tomorrow and do the same thing probably, except for probably not make as many videos because I'll probably be cleaning more cars than making videos. But I might make some more videos. But anyways, check out Moto Exotica's YouTube page in the link in the description below, because all my videos will be, well, not all my videos, but I'll be making a lot of videos that will be posted on there, and you'll get to see the pretty cool stuff that I get to drive. And it's pretty cool. I actually got to use my GoPro on the outside of vehicles for the first time, which is interesting. And thank you guys for watching this video, and I am out of here. See ya!